you all doing? Miss Purple is in the building. I just wanted to come and I want to say this. Have you ever had a friend to come to you and say, I want to tell you a secret, but please don't tell anybody. And to you, you're gonna be safeguarded with that secret. But then you already know she had told somebody else who has a big mouth that had ran and told somebody already. So you say, yeah, I keep your secret. So she tell you her secret. A couple of days later, she come to you and she said, well, I see you and told my secret, Lavender. I said, no, I ain't told nobody your secret. You told me to safeguard it, and I did. Because I'm going to always safeguard a person's secret if they tell me it's a secret. So she said, well, I'm going to tell you like this. Since you went and ran and told somebody my secret, because they came and told me, you told me that you said you told my secret to them. Our friendship is over. Okay, so since you say our friendship is over, it's over. And I'm going to leave it at that. So a couple of weeks later, she calls me on the phone and said, well, Lavender, can we meet up? I said, meet up for what? She said, I need to talk to you. You need to talk to me about what? You already told me the friendship over. So what do you need to talk to me about? She said, well, can we just please talk? I agreed to meet up with her. So I met up with her. We sat down, we talked. I said, what's wrong? She said, well, I want to come and apologize to you. I said, apology accepted. I said, but what is the apology about? She said, I found out that you didn't even tell my secret. When I talked to the girl, I ran into her, she said, and I told her, I said, yeah, I want to say, girl, I don't know why my friend Lavender come and tell you my secret. She said, girl, Lavender didn't tell me your secret. Your other friend, Tatiana, told me your secret. She said, what? She said, yeah, Tatiana told me your secret. I said, oh, so I didn't tell your secret. Tatiana told you my secret. Because Tatiana told you I told the other girl your secret. She said, yeah, Tatiana told me you told so my secret, but it wasn't her. It was her. I said, oh, okay. Because see, Tatiana didn't like me no way. So she was trying to move me out the way anyway. So she can only be the only friend. I said, okay, that's cool. I said, I accept your apology. She said, so can we be friends again? I said, I'm going to tell you something about Miss Purple. Once you tell Miss Purple our friendship is over with, guess what? It's over. I don't do seconds on a friendship. Because if I'm your friend from the beginning, I'm going to be your friend to the end. But once you cross me, that friendship is void and null. Guess what? It's over. You have a good day and a good life. And I'm out. Peace.